grinding and mountain biking too. This is the P-Town Weekend, the Weekend Review.
So welcome to this week's Weekend Review, episode number 34. This week we got a couple of rides go out on Monday, Labor Day celebration. Drove down to Bald Eagle with a good crew, and we had a good ride down there, complete with a stop at the concession stand to get some slushies and some post-ride hot dogs and other goodies. Tuesday, did a little cruise here on P-Town. I had some game cameras out, so I picked up them. Finally found out what was dragging the saplings down on Fern Gully Trail, so I'll show you a picture of that below. Friday, we had the Tour de Taco. So that was a fun ride. Had another good sized group get out on the trails, and then we had a good competition for the taco tokens. And then Saturday, Murphy and Lisa hosted a ride from their house, in which we left and got 40 miles in of mountain biking. Left from their house, went all the way up through behind the tubs, up that way, ended up in Mountaintop, and did the Snappers run 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then made our way back down to their house. So that was a good ride. Weather was a little crummy, but still made do, and definitely enjoyable. So here's some clips from those guys. Enjoy. So we started off this fine Monday morning with a stop at Burger King for some glorious breakfast. And then Leah, Ken, Kyle, Megan, Kevin, and Joseph and Stein all made it down to Baldy. That was a good ride down there as always. A bit over 30 miles in on the day. We call it the family-friendly loop. We try to take an easy pace and make it as easy as it can for Baldy, but there's not really an easy ride there. After we hung out, talked about the ride in the parking lot, made our way to Turkey Hill Brewing Company for post-ride eats. Good day for sure. So Friday's taco ride had a different feature to it. There were little taco tokens that were spread around the trails, and as the riders flew by them, they were usually within grab, where you didn't have to get off your bike at all to grab them. So the competition was to come back with as many taco coins as you can, taco tokens as you can, and the person with the most was the winner of the night. So that was a good time. Added level of competition to it too, as sometimes people would miss the grab trying to ride by, so the person behind them was getting it. So it was neat and enjoyed by everybody on the ride. Also on the ride there was a mid-ride taco stop. So up on the Indian Rocks there by the top of the world, as some would call it, had a stash of some Taco Bell tacos. So we ate those and had a Corona or two up there as well to complete the theme of the ride. And then obviously when we got back to the house, I had tacos ready. Leah had them all made up and ready to go. Ed was here as well and had some special stuff that he put on the tacos. It was very good food, and then had some more Coronas as well to finish off the theme. Mike Booz ended up being the taco champion, so he took home a 6-pack of Corona and some Honey Stinger supplies, and then Kyle was in second place. So here's some videos from that. Everybody was riding slower to make sure they didn't miss any taco tokens. Nobody even hit the jump. So there's the crew gathered at the top of the mountain for the taco stop. So we had Ken, Murphy, Mike, Kyle, Megan, Kevin, Nick, and Ed on the ride. And then we came back to taco party. These are the Tour de Taco tokens. They did look all nice like that with me riding the bike on the taco. Then afterwards they were in everybody's pockets. They looked like that. So next up we had Murphy and Lisa's Adventure Mountaintop Ride on Saturday. So starting off from the SharkBot resident, we had myself, Lisa, Leah, Murphy, Kevin, and Ken. So a lot of the ride on the way up to Mountaintop was on the old rail bed, which had some very nice scenery involved. And those of us who didn't do it before were kind of waiting for a gigando climb to come up, but it never really did. Just kept that same steady grade all the way up in the mountaintop. Couldn't believe it when we were there. So we made our way to Crystal Lake area for the first stop to meet up with Jedi and Dan, and then we went into the Snappers. So that was another great day on the bikes. Wish the weather would have been a little bit more cooperable, but that's what makes things fun and interesting. So always remember that ride. That was a good one. I know they plan to do it again next week, but do the Dead Deer Run stuff instead of the Snappers. But good adventure loop. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Hopefully stay a little dry.
This is the P-Town Weekend, the Weekend Review.